Welcome to Studio M. We're going to do some work today for the hips, the glutes, and we're going to use a band. If you don't have a band, then you can do this also without a band. If you do have a band and you're going to use this, it's just going to add more resistance, so it's going to make the exercises a little bit harder. But again, if you don't have a band, don't worry, you can do the same exercises without the band. So if you do have a band, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to step into the band. You're going to want to try and have the band flat on your legs like this, so that way it's not rolled up, because if it's rolled up, it will kind of chafe on your leg. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to lie down in our clam series position here. So we want to bring our knees up into basically our tabletop on our side. So the knees are in line with the hip, with our navel. We're going to lie down on our side here. We have a little space underneath our rib cage. If you need something to put underneath your head, you could use a yoga block, you could roll up a towel, you could put a ball there. We're going to be right on our side. We're going to press our bottom hip, bottom leg down into the floor mat, and we're going to lift our top leg. And when we lift that top leg, we want to lift it up to hip height here. So we're going to work on doing 8 to 10 repetitions here, lifting this leg up. And you'll remember this from the Clam series. Then we're going to bring the leg up, and then we're going to hold it, and we're going to pulse up to the ceiling. Pressing down with the bottom leg, resisting against the band. And again, 8 to 10 pulses here. And then we're going to bring the sides of the feet together, and we're going to lift the top leg. So we're pressing the sides of the feet together. We're lifting from a lifted position here. Pressing against the band, really feeling it in the buttocks, the hip, and the glute. And then we're going to bring it up, and we're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to extend the top leg to straight. We're flexing the foot. We're still up on our side. Try not to roll back. And we're going to lift the leg in front of us. Nice straight leg. And again, we want to look at doing 8 to 10 repetitions. And then we're going to point the toe and we're going to circle the leg. Again, 8 to 10 repetitions clockwise, and then reversing 8 to 10 repetitions counterclockwise. And then we're going to flip, and we're going to go over to the other side. Okay, so we're going to repeat that whole series. So we're just going to flip around. Knees are going to come to the front edge of the mat here. Again, just lining everything up, having that little space underneath your back. And we're going to start lifting that whole top leg, pressing the bottom leg down, really tightening the glutes as you lift and lift. And again, we're looking at 8 to 10 repetitions. And then we'll come up and we'll hold. And we'll pulse to the ceiling now, lifting from a lifted position. Abdominals are nice and tight. And again, 8 to 10 pulses here. And then sides of the feet go together. And we're lifting here. This is truly the clam, pressing the sides of the feet together, lifting that top knee. And again, we're looking for 8 to 10 repetitions here. And then we're going to lift that top knee, we're going to hold, and we're going to pulse to the ceiling here. Again, 8 to 10 pulses. Squeezing the glutes, pressing that bottom hip down, navel's in. And then we're going to extend the top leg here, flexing the foot. Make sure you're staying on your side, not rolling back. We're lifting that top leg here, reaching through that heel. Again, 8 to 10 here. We're going to point the toe and we're going to circle. Circling here. 8 to 10 repetitions clockwise, and then again 8 to 10 counterclockwise, circling around. Navel's in. And then when you finish this whole series, you can take the band off carefully, and again, you could do this without the band as well. It's still very challenging. You're going to go to that number 4 stretch. You're going to try and cross over here. You can either sit up and rock it side to side. You can lie on your back. You can grab the back of your thigh, put your hand on your knee, and open up that hip. So again, working on this, once you do each side, you can also add more repetitions as well. Great way to strengthen the hips and the glutes.